Welcome to this 90 Days Recap where we see Steven Seagal fall in love. What's that? That's not Steven Seagal, it's Elise? Who the hell is Elise? What the hell is A Hunt for Love? What am I listening to? You're just a wall. You're a wall. What? I've never been so offended all my life. But you're an actual wall, but I will say one thing. You have way more personality than Steven Seagal. It's Elise. Okay, fine, whatever, Elise. You know what? Who gives a crap? Let's just watch this episode. I'm probably not going to talk about Forrest too much, but I did want to mention this weird AI song they play during a segment, and it says, "There's a glimmer in your brown eye." Is that talking about Sheena's butthole? Who gives a crap? Let's talk about Lisa and Daniel. This episode starts off with Daniel putting his love sock on his head for some reason. And if you don't know what a love sock is,
you look like Santa Claus.
I'm gonna join Daniel and put a sock over my head also. I don't know how I'm gonna make it fit, but I'm sure there's a way if I just... getting it. Alright. There's no way this is gonna fit over my head.
And this is a real king. I am going to meet a real king.
Should we tell her that there's a bunch of kings in Africa, or should we just skip over that fact? We'll let her see for herself. Lisa is wondering if the king lives in a castle or a palace. You aren't Aladdin. I'll be honest, the king is probably gonna be in a little pop-up tent or something crappy like that. It's not gonna be really awesome like you think it's going to be. I'm just putting that out there. It's going to suck. She is talking about how nervous she is going to see the king, and I feel like she's going to be very underwhelmed, and I can't wait. We finally see the king, and what the heck? Did you just kill the cowardly lion? What the hell? That's not even a taxidermy lion. That's just a lion from Temu or what the hell even is? I'm not taking this king seriously. He's inside this little 1-bedroom apartment showing off his wealth. Whatever. I gotta be respectful because after all, this is the king we're talking about.
Hail to the king, baby.
He starts doing some ritual, and I'm sorry if I'm about to offend people by some of the things I say, but he finishes this ritual by throwing chicken bones on a plate and then hitting it with his dookie stick. The king then asks Lisa if she's going to take good care of Daniel. And shouldn't he be asking Daniel if he's going to be taking good care of Lisa? Because isn't that how it's supposed to go? She starts nervously laughing, and then she starts peeing on the carpet.
Do you see me laugh?
And the king is absolutely pissed, but he's not as pissed as the floor. The king starts asking why she's laughing because he knows his jokes suck. He says nobody is allowed to laugh unless he laughs, and then he says,
laugh, laugh, laugh. Yeah, I tell you to laugh, laugh.
But he didn't say anything funny or do anything funny like take off his pants. And obviously the biggest joke is what he's wearing. It's so funny as a king. I bet he woke up and he was like, I'm gonna wear my best pair of pajamas. And ooh, what's this? I'm just gonna put this lion right here. Fudge it. Royalty, am I right? They're crazy, man. So they're trying to get his blessing for their wedding, and he actually says, I accept, but only if you give me Google Play gift cards. The king then forces them to dance, and it's really awkward because there's no music or anything. They're just dancing, I guess, to the sound of nothing. But if the king tells you to do it, you gotta freaking do it, right? The king even starts getting down with his bad self also, and the guy next to him is just like, I just work here, man. And now we're on to the most Steven Seagal of all time. It's as if Steven Seagal had a cloning machine, and each clone is just a little bit different, but it still carries that resemblance.
My focus is on my happiness.
So you decided to be on 90 Day again. She talks about her perfect nipples, which is something that she had to pay for, and she probably has no filling in them. Cool. Thanks for letting us know about your perfect nipples. You know, I got perfect nipples also, but I'm not gonna show you. She introduces herself and she says she's 32. More like 32 procedures done. This bitch ain't 30. Are you serious? There is no way in hell that she's 32. Now comment down below how old you think Elise really is. 45? 46? 78? How old's Steven Seagal? I'm almost positive this is just Steven Seagal with the wig on. You're king, I'm sorry. I didn't mean for that to fall.
I've been proposed to 5 times.
So let's go on the show and make it a 6th time. Elise is telling her parents that she's gonna go meet a dude, and I can't help but to think that she's reminding me of a female version of Colt.
Every single time someone sees me in a bikini and they see my ass, they're like, holy you have a huge ass. I have a big butt for a white girl.
Earlier, Elise threatened to show us her boobs. We didn't want to see it, so then she decides to show us her pussy. And not only that, she tells us that her pussy is transgender.
Stella has a penis, but I call her a girl.
Elise, are you projecting, or should I say, Steven Seagal? What do you have in your pants?
Penis.
Elise goes to meet up with whores. I love whores. How much for the one that looks like E.T.? I don't find out the price and their segment ends, so let's go ahead and talk about the next person. Now we're on Emma, who's so stupid that she thinks she's black, but she's not as black as me and she never will be.
It's like I feel like you're not good.
She sleeps with people before marriage. She did it to me. I should know.
I can't be engaged with you and I can't propose you.
He's so pissed at her for dating somebody before her. He just can't handle it. He's like, you're the only person that my peen should be stinky with. But there's been plenty of peens that gotten stinky inside that lady. Trust me, she's had plenty of tequila shots in her time. So they start fighting and he walks away.
He's literally an asshole.
He literally has an asshole. And now he's packing because he's gonna go.
I want just to go.
That's what I said, Ziad, whatever you're, who gives a shit, that's what I said, God damn it. He says he can't give her another chance because he feels betrayed. Ziad then says that he's going and now she can hang out with any guy she wants. She might take you up on that. Before you know it, she'll have slept with half the guys in Morocco. God dang it. All y'all's peens will smell the exact same. Remember when Lauren brought the illness of the whores to the Philippines? You don't have to bring the illness of the whores when you can just bring the whore itself. Listen, I'm just joking. Whores are awesome. If you get paid to have sex, that's amazing. And I wish people would pay me to have sex. It would be really weird because they just watch me do it with my wife. But you know, if you want $20,000, I will sell out. I'll create my OnlyFans.
Do you want to tell everyone how we had sex?
She then says she loves him after trying to humiliate him. And it's only humiliating because he had sex with her. If it was anybody else, it would be really cool. It'd be like, yeah, you go. Whatever. Now we're on to Laura and Birkan. Even though Birkan doesn't even show up, it's more like Laura and Michael. Yeah, that's right, the guy with the deformity. He's so goddamn deformed, I can't believe it. And you won't guess what it is that's wrong with him. He's bald. So Laura calls Michael, and the first thing he says is,
Rick's coming home?
She tells him that there's just a bunch of red flags, and Michael says he's gonna come there to save her. You should have saved her by asking her out when she was begging you to. That's all you had to do is, hey, let's start dating. Screw meeting other guys, but this guy wants to be all like, oh, I'm deformed. Women won't want to date me because of my baldness. Many men are bald and they still get a shitload of pussy. Sorry, that sounds vulgar and horrible. I didn't mean for it to come out that way. Okay, many men are bald and they just shave their head off like this. And once you do that, you enter the cool zone. You're like Vin Diesel. Just a little bit with Down syndrome though. But it's all fine. Who gives a shit in the end of the day? You can get with this lady, but you chose not to because you want to be all up in your feelings about your baldness. Nobody gives a crap. Just put some Rogaine on it. Yeah, dang it, man. Just wear a wig like Rick. God dang it. Just wear a wig like Emma. God dang it. Just wear a wig like Lisa. God damn it. Is there anybody on this show not wearing a wig? Oh, shit. Well, that's where this episode ends. So let's talk about what we learned today on TLC. We learned that Forrest is a goddamn king and he loves brown eyes. I could have guessed he liked brown eyes. We learned that the king of Africa was ordered on Wish. My bad, king. I took this off. I don't respect you enough to put it back on. I think I'm gonna just beat into it like a normal person. We learned that Elise still has no booty. No matter how much she says she does, one will not appear. Not until she gets that 33rd surgery. We find out that the only thing black about Emma is her soul. And we find out that Michael is still insecure about being bald, even though he can just grab a goddamn razor. But maybe he doesn't have an attractive looking skull. Some people's skulls are just weird. It's all frumpy and lumpy. Some people have dents in it and shit. I don't know. Maybe Michael's like that. We won't know until he shaves his head, but anything can be better than... Yeah, I'm not even gonna tell y'all. It's fine, you know, and who gives a shit if you're bald? Do I care? Like I said, you could just shave it and then you're a 10 out of 10. All right, anyway, guys, that's it for this episode. Thank you so much for joining me. It means the world to me that you came and you spent some time with me. And hopefully we can all do it again. And if you reach this far, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, because that really helps the algorithm. And if you hype this up, it gets the video even more in the algorithm. So they say, because once again, last week was a pretty bad week. Every video got less than 500. But I mean, in the end of the day, 500 people is still a shit ton. If I was in a room with 500 people, I'd be in the corner crying. And I'd probably bring my love sock with me. Alright guys, remember, until next time, don't forget to beat off in your socks. And then always remember to never wear those socks after you do it, because that's just going to ruin your entire day. It'll just feel like you're stepping on something wet the entire time. I don't know, that's gross. Alright guys, this is Dee-man Johnson III, and don't forget that I'm proud of you and you're doing a great job no matter what, so always keep it up. Oh, going off to see the king of Africa. He's got a stupid lion on his chest. He says, I wish you the best, here's my blessing. I wonder where that lion's body's at, it's missing. 'Cause life is about lions